Hello everyone, Ken and Loa here, back with more Resident Evil 1 Remake, and I have actually decided not to go, to reset my save, despite it saving me some resources, but to be completely honest, I don't really feel like doing all that stuff over again, naturally, so I had to look up the solution to this puzzle. So, what you want to do is turn this picture purple, this picture green, and you have to actually press this button on the other side of it. Yeah, really. So I was right in guessing that the colors were important, but when I tried, I thought I had tried to using one of the switches on the opposite side for the other ones, and it just cycled through the ones on the other side, so that led me to believe that the other side did not do anything. Nice. And we get a death mask, which I don't know what to do with that yet. And then you use the lockpick. And since this is later in the game, I do expect that there might be some enemies in here. Possibly. I hope not, because I need to run all the way back to an item box to refuel everything. And there was another few things that, while I was looking through the walkthrough, that I found out that were really just face-palmingly dumb, to me anyway. And that's kind of what I plan on covering after I get knocked up again. So yeah, I am wasting 2 full heals and also some quite a bit of handgun ammo. As well as a very important defensive item, so this is honestly not really a smart thing to do, but since I just don't feel like doing that again. The price of laziness, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, I do actually have a decent amount of healing items at the moment, so that's for the most part why I'm not super worried about that. Okay. So we have our first death mask, and we're gonna need the fish hook. I'm just gonna go ahead and use up the mixed herbs. And I'm going to need the lighter. I don't think I need the fuel canteen for anything. Not yet, anyway. And then I'll put in a mixed herbs, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So what we're gonna do is go back into this red room here and get that done, because I actually figured out what I needed to do for that, and it's honestly kind of dumb. Well, it makes sense in a reality standpoint, but in a gaming logical standpoint, it does no. And going the long way around for everything is pretty tedious. But what we're gonna do is there's one more door I can apparently open right away that I just forgot to check, I guess, in this main hallway that we can do with the mansion key. And yes, we can finally save some inventory on that front there. But we're not going to do that just yet. Well, looking through the walkthrough, I have definitely tried my best to keep the spoilers at a minimum for myself. But in that that door we just unlocked, there is an important item, or important weapon, that is very useful. But we're going to go in here, and this is why we needed the lighter, unfortunately. Because, you know, while I'm exploring, that's just the first thing that... Whoa, whoa, whoa there, sunshine. Come on. Oof. I was, let's just say, make sure that you do this right the first time. Because apparently lighting those candles allows you to pick up a musical score. Yes. Really. Apparently there's something else in here too. Shotgun shells, give me those. Thank you. So now we are done. So yeah, if you do this right the first time, you won't need to waste 2 of your shotgun shells dealing with one of those guys. And, yeah. So, he actually turned into one of those fast zombies really quickly, because he was pretty much your run-of-the-mill generic zombies when we first saw him, and then he was a runner right from the get-go there, so I'm guessing we do not want to enter this area again unless we want to use all of our shotgun ammo. But with that out of the way, we know that the shotgun is actually very useful against them. So that's pretty nice to know. I still have no idea what the musical score thing does. But we have 2 of them now. But seriously though, with exploration, why would I carry a lighter around? And then all of a sudden they have this room that, if you know ahead of time, or if you just don't kill the zombie, I guess, it's extremely easy to get everything you need without too many problems. It's just... This game has way too many facepalm moments, I gotta say. That, as a new player, like not knowing any of this, it's just... It really does make me facepalm every time. And now I need to go all the way back in order to store the stuff I just got. Wonderful. And to think that I need to, if I'm gonna do a Chris playthrough, I'm gonna have to do pretty much all of this all over again. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're done with the shotgun shells for now. Since they're finally giving me some more. Can I combine these 2 together? Ooh, nice. So what does it say? It is titled Moonlit Sonata, blah blah blah. Okay. Well, as far as I know, I don't need the lighter anymore, for now. And, I'm just trying to think where that piano room was. Wasn't the piano room this room right here? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take care of the... Well, I'm guessing the sheet music is used for that. And we still don't want to deal with the zombie upstairs. And that actually explains why I wasn't able to use the sheet music before, is because, well, you need 2 parts of it. Well, it would have been nice if the game itself, you know, said sheet music 1 instead of just saying sheet music. Oh well, only can do what I can do. Okay, now that I have the sheet music. And Jill knows how to play piano. Um, Trevor's Diary. November 24th, 67. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meagre plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, I hope they are all right. I decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray that you are safe. November 26, 67. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized. Just 3 days before that, Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab saying something like, "Most likely your family is already, ... I pray for their safety." The 27th, 67. Somehow I managed to get out of the room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all the booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblem. Gold emblem I have to try and remember for my own sake. So... can I take this? Okay, apparently I can't. Ah. So you need the other emblem to replace it to get the gold emblem. Another one of those, huh? I should not be surprised, should I? Okay. I mean, at the very least, they can allow you to put it back. I'm really glad about that, because if they didn't, well, that would be a lot of unsaved progress, to say the least. So again, I go back to the item box to get the one item that I need. The amount of backtracking in this game is, if you don't know what items you need when, is just unbelievable. I'm glad that this one is at least in a very convenient location. So I'm guessing we need this emblem here. Because if not, I don't know what the wooden mount is for, and that doesn't look like the right shape, so... Huh. But yeah. So what I'm planning on doing is, once I get the golden emblem, to save. Go back to the item box again and save. Since I'm somewhat in the vicinity of the item box when I'm doing this. to go this way. That's what it was. Okay, so we do want this emblem. Really have no idea what's so special about this. It says it's gallied all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. I'm guessing that trapped person wanted to get out, to say the least. Okay, now I should have... Yeah, it says I have everything in the room. Okay. And then since I'm not sure what to do with the death mask... Actually, let me look at the time here. I have time for one more thing. So, this next thing that I'm gonna do is a definite facepalm moment for me while I was looking through the walkthrough. And it has to do with that medical or research room, whatever you want to call it. Because I had, it's the room with the, this room here, like with all the levers, not the levers, the lures. And I am glad I'm not playing on hard mode because in those corridors there is a zombie, I'm quite sure. And I did burn these two up, which is very nice. Oh, I kind of forgot how close this was to the other item box. Very nice. Oh, come on. So I brought the fishhook along because what you're supposed to do with this things will you take lure of a bee? Yes. And you're supposed to combine this with the lure of the bee, the fishhook. In my mind, while I was watching that, I might as well have been banging my head against the wall, because how am I supposed to figure this stuff out? Like, a fishhook and a lure of the bee, like, combining them, that does not correlate in my brain whatsoever. But that's what this game pulls on me, so let's put that back with the proper stuff. And no, I don't want to take the bee specimen, but there is a switch, and you're supposed to press that switch to get an item. but that bee comes alive. Honestly, that I am really not a fan of bees, and with one being that big, that oof. So we didn't really take any damage there. Oh, come on. You can do it, inventory. So we have all of the items from that room as well. So, yeah, that... So I'm gonna go to the item box and save, finally, after all this progress. So now we have 2 items I have no idea what to do with. So we have this gold emblem, which I might be able to put in the main hall. I mean, it is possible that that is what that is used for. Let's just put it there. And let me examine this thing. There's an icon depicting wind. You don't say. There's nothing unusual on the back. Huh. Well, that is very interesting. But I am going to... do some reorganizing here. So the death masks must be used in that one... in the room that you open with the golden arrow and whatnot. That'd be my best guess. And then the wind crest might be used to open the door on the outside? Maybe the basement door or something? I don't know. But let's go ahead and save. Pretty nice shotgun shells though. Are you sure you want to save? Yes. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be going to bed after this, so I'm not exactly sure why I went back to the item box. But we made some good progress here. We got the death mask here. We got the wind crest thing, whatever that is used for, as well as finishing up this room. And next part we will go into this outer side area. And supposedly that has a very nice weapon for us. So looking forward to that. Unfortunately, that also means that I'm not going to be able to that I'm not going to be willing to use it until like the end of the game, unless they for some reason give tons of ammo for it. So So yeah, overall, I think we're making some good headway. But some of these puzzles, I will admit on the painting ones, I should have thought of using the other side of it and everything. But I don't know. So, thinking about it now, like, that puzzle was fine. Probably should have been made better, that if it were at all possible, knowing that the other side actually does stuff for the switches. But, like, the lure thing, I have no idea how I would have come to the conclusion of combining a fishhook with the lure of the bee. In my mind, that just does not correlate at all. And then and then this room here with the sheet music, all they needed to do, like, for me to not get annoyed at that, was put a 1 by the music sheet. Like, music sheet 1, music sheet 2, like, so that I know that there are multiple pieces. But overall that was fine. But this room here with the needing to light candles in order to grab the item, that just... And so that I needed to waste ammo, even more ammo, getting that, because up to that point there was literally no reason to carry just the lighter with me. So as a blind player, this game has too many of those moments that it's just kind of like, how would I ever think to do this kind of moments that makes me bang my head against the wall. And as an experienced player, like, if I was redoing this and I actually knew what I was doing, then that would make this game multiple times easier for a lot of different things. And sadly, throughout this playthrough, I just feel like I've been complaining about a lot of things, but there's just so many things that, I don't know, just don't really work all that well for me. So, just like I've said in multiple parts before, this game keeps surprising me. In good ways and bad, unfortunately. So with that, thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day.